Justice! Justice!
Thousands of voices rose far from home, but their message was clear and urgent. In the heart of Washington, D.C., Congolese demonstrators stood together, calling on the United States to act. At the same time, in Nairobi, more voices joined in, demanding change back home. This is not just another protest story. It is a powerful cry for justice that raises a deeper question. Who should really solve Africa's problems? Before we proceed, please subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell for more updates from across Africa. The protests in Washington were led largely by members of the Banyamulenge community, who say they are facing targeted violence in Eastern Democratic Republic of the Congo. They are calling it genocide. Whether one agrees with that term or not, the pain is real. Families have been displaced, lives have been lost, and many feel abandoned. So they turn to a global power, the United States, hoping that outside pressure could bring attention and action where they believe their own government has failed. At the same time, in Nairobi, Congolese nationals took a different but connected stand. Their anger was not just about the violence, but also about leadership. They called for the resignation of Felix Tshisekedi, accusing him of failing to protect his people as conflict continues to grow. For them, this is not just a security crisis, it is a leadership crisis. Now here is where things get even more interesting. While citizens are crying out, many are asking, where is the African Union? This is the body that was created to help solve African problems. It speaks of unity, peace, and African solutions. But in moments like this, its silence or slow response raises serious concerns. Is the AU doing enough? Or are Africans losing faith in their own institutions? At the same time, not everyone agrees with calling on the United States. Some believe this is a dangerous path. They argue that Africa must learn to solve its own problems without relying on foreign powers whose interests may not always align with the people. History has shown that outside intervention can sometimes make things worse. So the debate grows louder. Should Africa look inward or outward for solutions? Meanwhile, back in the DRC, another issue is adding fuel to the fire. President Tshisekedi's allies are pushing for constitutional changes that could allow him to run for a third term. At a time when the country is facing violence and instability, this move is raising eyebrows. Many are asking, is this the right priority? Does this show commitment to the people or a focus on holding on to power? This situation is complex, emotional, and deeply important. It is about justice, leadership, and the future of Africa. And now we turn to you, dear brothers and sisters. What do you think? Should the African Union take the lead, or is it right to call on the United States? And does President Tshisekedi have the right to push for constitutional changes at such a critical time? If you want more deep and powerful stories like this from across Africa, make sure you subscribe to African Spotlight and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your voice matters. Join the conversation below.
Justice!